This episode is sponsored by CJ Wassell Roofing and Building Solutions. For all your roofing, building and landscaping needs, call CJ Wassell in Leeds, Pontefract, Barnsley, Doncaster and surrounding areas. Contact details in description below. You can also find them on Facebook.
Welcome to No Bones Fight Talk. Today we have the Beast, Azeez. Salute.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us, big man.
Yes, guys, thanks for joining.
Yeah, no, we really
all
appreciate
my
you
pleasure. I
coming.
love it.
Mate. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, man.
So if we can with you, if you don't mind, we'll start back right at the beginning. What you were like growing up as a kid, where you grew up, and how your life basically began.
Yeah.
If that's okay with you?
Well, as a kid, I grew up in Nigeria. Obviously, that's where I was born, in Lagos. And I came from a big family. You know, my dad was a king. So as a kid, we all used to live in a palace. I know it sounds mad.
Your dad was a king?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, a lot of
I
people.
thought you were joking at
No,
first.
no, it's real. It's actually real. Like,
Okay.
it's a real fact. You know, it's even on Google and stuff like that. You can read about my family history and stuff like that. So obviously, my dad was a king, and as a kid, being so young, we all used to live in a palace with my mum, and but my dad had like about 10 wives and about 20 kids.
That's where you get it from.
Yeah,
right?
you know what? When you're king, you can fucking do that. You can do whatever you want, isn't it?
You can do that as a king. Literally, you got the powers, you got the money, you got everything to do that. So, like, obviously, as him being that, having so many wives and stuff like that. So I grew up in a big family. And my dad was just like the man. He was just a well-respected, wealthy man. But
Was he your idol then?
I won't really say so because growing up as a kid, I was scared of my dad in terms of because he was so powerful.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like, for example, if someone was to get sent down, in Nigeria, there's king for like every different town, like Birmingham, like for example, in UK, this is an example, UK, there could be like Birmingham, London. So my dad was like a king of, like, let's say Birmingham or something. They were massive and they were well respected. And as a kid, I used to be so scared of him in terms of like, wow, he was tall. He was like a 6'8", 9" man. He was just huge. And that's why I got my genetics. It was so massive. And like I say, like as a kid looking at people bowing down for him, because you have to bow down for a king to show respect in Nigeria.
Yeah.
As soon as you see a king, you bow down straight away. Then he has to bless you with the finger he has in his hand to like get you. Then you can stand up. And obviously, like I say, if anyone done it like some massive crime, like if he was to get sent down, you go through my dad, and my dad would be able to decide what's going to happen. And I seen a lot. You know, yeah. So when my mum used to say, "Oh, go see your dad downstairs, go get some money off him," I used to think, no chance I'm going to see him. Like, why he was wrong? I'm like, no, man, I'm not going downstairs to see. But that was only 8. But I didn't really spend so much time with him. I would always been with my mum 24/7. Then my mum moved over to England. Then I was living with my dad a little bit. Then obviously we flown back over here for education and that. And I started in high school, year 7, and it's mad enough, I couldn't even speak a word of English when I came here. I can remember, like, I used to just be in classroom, I used to just sit there and think, what's this language of English? Like, what's going on? And I used to try, and the kids in school used to laugh at me. But as a kid, I was like a bit angry, only because I couldn't speak English. I used to feel like a lot of kids were trying to bully me and
laughing at you.
Me. So I used to think they were just getting onto me 24/7. So
what language did you speak in
I
Nigeria?
spoke Yoruba.
So I thought it's French for some reason.
There's some sort of bit in Africa that do speak that, but in Nigeria there's like different types of like culture. Like obviously like Yoruba is the main one, like Lagos, and you've got like obviously like Igbo, different people and stuff like that. But Lagos, Yoruba is the most popular one of the most popular language.
Could your mum speak a bit of English?
My mum could speak a bit of English. She's been here a bit longer, so for me to get my English at a decent level, I had to like watch like soaps like EastEnders, Coronation Street. I remember I used to put it on and I used to listen to what they were saying, and I used to think, yo, This means hello. This means hey. This means I want some food and
That's
stuff
what
like
I
that.
was doing when I was a kid as well. I used to listen, same.
I used to listen. It's crazy.
Yeah. But no, like in Lithuania. So obviously, if you watch a movie, it's translated,
Yeah.
but you can hear the original English in background.
Yeah.
So I used to listen to original English in background all the time. That's how I learned. That was my way
It's
of
mad.
learning.
It's
Yeah.
mad. That's how easy it can pick up. But like, and it started picking up, and I thought, yes.
So how old were you when you moved over then?
I was like 10 years old. Yeah. I was 10 years old.
That's
I
a lot
remember,
for a boy,
I
that.
remember the first ever food I had when I came here was KFC. I was saying this to my boys over there. I'll never forget. It was fucking snowing as well. It was that day. It was snowing. I was freezing. I had gloves on. I remember my mum was like, "Yo, come and try this food. You like this food?" And obviously, I've never had KFC before in my entire life. There were none in Nigeria at the point. I don't think there were, no. And I had KFC. I was like, wow. It was like the best thing I ever had. I was like, wow. Now I can't even stand KFC now. Like, it was like, wow. Like, it was so unreal.
So you came over to the 10-year-old, it was snowing. and
Yeah, I
you-
love the snow. You were like picking it up. I was like, wow, this is amazing.
Yeah. So, but you know, I can only speak from my experience. You know, one thing for me was when I come here was culture shock.
Yeah.
So I was confused because, you know, when you go abroad, you still expect everyone will be sort of the same. They might speak different language, but, you know, they will be the same, and everything is different. Absolutely everything is different.
Everything.
And that was absolute shock to me. I was 19 when I came, but still.
Yeah.
But for you, for 10-year-old, must have been something similar as
It
well.
was similar. Like, even at school, everything was different.
Yeah.
Being on street, I think, wow, everything was so different. It took me ages to adapt, you know. So
Yeah.
Who did you come over with? Your mum and...
I came here with my big sister.
Okay.
Yeah, my big sister,
Yeah.
Abby. Yeah.
And
she picked English up quick though.
oh, did she?
She's a lot smarter than me. I'm not afraid to say it. She's very smarter,
Yeah.
like A level, everything.
Yeah.
I'm opposite me. I'm not. You know,
Well, you've got
I'm
diff-
smart for what I need to be smart
Yeah,
for.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like training and everything like that,
Yeah.
and what I'm interested in. But
different attributes,
it's different
isn't it? Yeah,
attributes. She's got different attributes to what I
Yeah.
have. I'm more physical.
Yeah.
You know, that's what it is.
So then we can move on then to
Yeah.
your bodybuilding then. What made you start bodybuilding?
This is interesting. So, obviously, like I used to go to gym when I met you. Actually,
Yeah.
Exercise for Less.
Yeah.
I used to go down to Exercise for Less, and I worked there a little bit as well. I was like, must have been about 16, and I used to go there, and I used to try to sneak in, get in for free and stuff. I must have asked them for 100 day pass, and I thought and someone just said you need to sign up because you can look good if you really do take this gym thing serious. I signed up to the gym, Exercise for Less, because it was so cheap, like $9.99.
Yeah, I think so.
10
Yeah,
a
it
month,
was
yeah.
10 a month or
It was
something.
so
yeah.
cheap, and signed up to that. I was still at college at the same time. I remember I used to play rugby. I used to play for Queens. It's a Leeds team. So now before rugby, I used to come to Exercise for Less. I used to go for like 20 minutes, and all I did was arms. I just did arms. I didn't know nothing else but biceps. I used to train biceps and triceps. And someone said, Jay Pickup, which is Brando's dad, he said, "Man, you've got potential. I can tell to be a good bodybuilder."
Mm.
And he goes, "How come you only ever train your arms? I've never seen you do any other body parts." I said, "Because I don't have a clue what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing." And he goes, "I'll show you how to train legs and stuff." So it showed me how to squat. I started hitting legs hard. Before, I never used to wear shorts. I used to wear joggers because I was so insecure of my legs. My legs were tiny. And I started doing squats, hack squat, and my legs started blowing up, getting big. And honestly, today I'm wearing joggers, but literally, majority of time you see me in shorts.
Yeah.
Because I love my legs now. My legs have blown up that big now that I love just wearing shorts and stuff. So I started training legs and got the foundation right. My body builded at a nice rate. And I went to my first ever bodybuilding competition. It was British final. They were in Leeds Town Hall. And I watched my coach, which was Rob Taylor,
Yeah.
in Barnsley Pitbull. He competed. And I was just sat there watching. I thought, wow, this guy's amazing, man. I just wanted to do exactly what he did. I just couldn't wait to speak to him. He won British Championship. And I was like 17 at that time as well. And I ran backstage. The show finished, I ran backstage. When he was just walking with his family backstage, I didn't even have a pass to go through backstage, just ran through anyway. And I said, oh my God, congratulations. You did amazing. You looked, incredible. Just saying exactly, you look incredible. And he goes, wow, how old are you? Started talking to him. I said, I'm 17. I said, just started training not long ago. I'd like to get into bodybuilding. What you've just done there is really, really inspiring. And he invited me to his gym muscle unit. And he said, come next week. And I goes, no, I'm not. In my head, I didn't want to wait till next week. I went the day after. If I was so committed, I thought I'm going to go the day after. Went straight there to muscle unit. Luckily, Rob was actually in the gym. And he was like, wow, you're committed. You're on it. So I just, it spoke to me. And he said, he wrote my plan out, my diet plan, everything, my training, the lot of it. And the journey started. And I did my first ever competition. I turned 18 on stage.
When was that? What year was that?
I think it was a long time ago. My name was like, I literally I remember I turned 18 on that stage. It was Saxon Classic. Okay. It was Ryan Alexandra's show. That show was massive because it was like a starter, it was like a beginner show for me. It was PCA. I did that, one blown everyone out of waters. And I started making a lot of noise on social media. Everyone started going wild, thinking, who's this kid?
You're like a prodigy, weren't you?
Yeah, I was a prodigy. People started talking about me. And it's mad because we won this show and I sit down with Rob and he'll look at another show. Rob, he's a good man. Like, I'd always talk very highly of Rob, you know.
So do you think would it be fair to say that he was your inspiration, influence?
100%.
Yeah. The one
it's not just about bodybuilding.
In life.
You probably don't know that I talk about him like this, but this is me being real.
You will do soon if you watch this show.
That's true. I said in my last podcast as well, the guy is an inspiration, not just about training.
As a person.
The guy I've never met anyone so like on point in terms of like discipline. Dedicated, sticks in his own lane and gets stuff done. If he's 1 minute late for his meal, it's like he thinks, wow, what the fuck? It's like a big deal for him. With me, I'll just think, oh, whatever. Yeah. Just eat that. But with him, everything's on clock.
Well, I was doing some research to prepare for this for today.
Sorry,
podcast.
Guys, I've been full of cold as well. I've been poorly for like 2 weeks, only just getting better. So
yeah, well, I'm same. So a bit snotting.
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, so I was preparing for this podcast, and I was doing some research, and I was watching some videos on YouTube of all the professional bodybuilders and the everyday life, day-to-day life, and then before shows, after shows, in general, what they go through. And fucking hell, I have to say something to you. The discipline and dedication is do you know what? I always knew they work hard and stuff. I didn't realize how hard and how difficult it is to achieve what they go through is unbelievable.
Do you know what it is? The maddest thing as a kid, when I went to watch Rob compete, I was ready. I was ready for what I didn't care what I had to do. If I had to eat fucking whatever, if I had to eat shit to be there, I will do it. I was so dedicated, that discipline. Like, I didn't have money at all.
Yeah.
But I had
drive.
Yeah. I just wanted to do it.
But that's another thing. It's a very expensive sport, isn't it?
I didn't have that zero money
and stuff. It's very expensive.
My mom helped me out. I had drive to just get it done. I remember I'd wake up. This is why I respected Rob as well, because I'd wake up very early. No, Rob would actually wake me up and be like, yo, you need to do your cardio. Sometimes he'll come from Barnsley.
Just to get you out of bed, yeah?
To get me out of bed, to do my cardio with me, exercise for less. Fucking not a lot of coaches can do that. I give the guy credit.
Yeah.
It was like a Mike Tyson sort of custom out sort of thing we had done. And a lot of people knew that, like, would obviously after I've won my first competition, would apply for more shows. I remember people used to back out because Azeez is on that list of competition. They'll stay at home. They'll think, yo, we're not gonna. The coach will be like, don't do that show. Azeez is competing on that. You got a chance, and they'll do the next. But that's actually a real story.
Like you can kind of see it because But is it like you start weight cutting 12 weeks before competition
Yeah.
or something? Imagine how much work you have to go through. And if you know you're not going to win,
12
it's like,
is
it's
so
pointless.
hard. Like, I give credit to people, like, in bodybuilding, you have to do it because you love it. Luckily enough, I've got the genetics and I can get far in the sport. Not a lot of people's got opportunity like me. Some people do it and they don't get anywhere because they ain't got the genetics. I'm not saying hard work don't pay, but there's only so much hard work you can do for bodybuilding. Genetics matters in bodybuilding. Very important. If you don't have the genetics, there's no point.
But still, did you always have that drive in you though to do something like this? Like as a kid growing up?
Whether as a kid growing
like
up, I was so good at BMX as well. I used to do backflip and front flip on BMX.
okay.
I was really good at it. If you type in my name on YouTube, there's videos of me on BMX just doing mad tricks and stuff. Like, no matter what I wanted to do, I used to go full steam ahead of it because I knew that if I wanted to be a professional BMX biker, I could be a professional, whatever I was, boxer, whatever. Bodybuilding, I've got that drive. Once I focus on something, I just focus on it. I get really obsessed.
Do you think that was taught to you by maybe your father or an older?
No.
Or do you think
that was my mum's side. That
was it?
100%. I remember when I came to this country, my mom said this to me as a kid. She goes to me, I still laugh at this to this day. She goes, "Don't think you're a fucking king, prince here. Yo, you're a normal geezer here. You let all that ego shit back at home." And I thought, yeah, she's right.
Has that always stuck with you then?
Yeah.
Did you use that as fuel as well?
I used it as a fuel. I thought, drive.
Yeah.
You know, my mom's a good mom, and that's why I'm so humble, and I don't think I'm, no better than anyone else. But she always just said, "Don't think you're this. Get on your grind. Do any job. Get on your grind and stuff. Because my mom and dad were always on and off anyway. It wasn't like he gave her any money or anything like that. Wish he had a lot of money. He could have given her a lot of money, but he just they were always up and down. You were just mad.
Yeah.
But yeah, met Rob, did a couple of competitions, and never looked back. I just started winning multiple competitions back to back. Won my British Championship. I think I was about 20 years old. Won second British Championship at 22.
So what, you only training for like 2 or 3 years?
Couple of years,
When you became a champion?
Yeah. That's how mad my genetics were. My genetics were unreal. Like, I were always in Flex magazine as well. And that's very rare for a bodybuilder as a kid to be always in Flex magazine. Even some bodybuilders, they used to train for their lifetime. They didn't even end up in Flex.
When I was doing that research, I can't remember the names, but I watched few of them, a few of them bodybuilders. Well, the Olympics professionals and all that, but one of them said, eats 7 days a week, 7 times a day. He said 5 of them he force feeds himself because he's not even hungry.
This is very interesting what I'm about to tell you. I remember when Rob did me that plan, what I used to do is, because when I used to play rugby, I used to eat a packet of crisps and sandwiches as a kid. You eat that anyway, and all this little food. And when he did me that plan, and there's a certain stuff on that plan, like chicken, I was sick of. And I used to blend the chicken and the rice. Is to blend it. I used to put BCAA inside it to drink it. So that's the food I couldn't eat. If I feel like fuck me, I'm full me. I used to blend it in his gym, and Mosune used to drink it when he used to have an old Mosune. I used to blend it in there, and I used to drink it.
But I can understand
and
that.
it tastes disgusting. I'm not doing it because I enjoy drinking blend food. But I needed to get that calories in to grow.
Calories and protein.
A lot. I give it bodybuilding don't get enough credit than it deserves, and I feel like it's the hardest part I've ever done anyway, and it's still the hardest.
And what blew me away as well, he says when you start cutting, like before competitions, like 12 weeks before, so you're trying to get to like walk around with like 6% body fat or whatever he said. What happens is your mind it thinks that you're starving because you kind of are. So it triggers your, what do you call it? What's it called? Ghrelin. So basically, you're constantly hungry. So it goes, you sleep and you lay in bed and you can't fucking sleep because you're that hungry.
Man,
you have to go through that all before every competition.
Your sugar level drops as well.
Yeah.
Another funny story, I think this was my first ever British Championship. I must have been about 6 weeks out. And I was 6 weeks out, you're tired anyway. You know you're close to your competition. You ain't got no room to fuck up. You got to make sure you're on point.
Diet.
Stick to the plan. I were on fish pretty much every meal because to get me leaner, and I were in shape and everything. I remember I used to live obviously at home then as well. Obviously, a normal family home, there's cereal and everything there.
Yeah.
Obviously, now I live on my own. I can decide what goes in my fridge or a cupboard. I can control that. But I woke up at midnight. Must have been midnight time. Woke up, ran downstairs. A full box of cornflakes. I ate a full box of cornflakes with 2 peanut butter jar.
Oh, fuck.
I poured it on top of the cornflake. I poured the old cornflake in the big bowl, in a big massive bowl. Cornflake in it, 2 milk, peanut butter jar, poured it in. I was just eating. I ate all of it, and I messaged my coach. I thought, fuck me, I fucked up here. And I went on I went on Stairmaster. I'll never forget. I went on Stairmaster for 2 hours straight.
Just to burn it off.
It did work. I burnt it off, but I looked good because the sugars made me look shredded and that. But then I looked like shit the day after.
After it comes?
No. Because I was 6 weeks out, so I still had time to make up anyway. But then fucking, I looked good the next day because the sugars and the carbs made me look good. After the cardio, I still look good. But the next day after that cardio, I look soft.
Yeah, it's weird how that works. One day, not even in morning, you can look good. But by the evening comes, you don't look like...
So one meal
what the
can
fuck?
absolutely
Because
fuck everything.
it can fuck everything,
Yeah.
man. So...
Not just mentally,
physically, you feel like shit. So you think when you've been dieting for so long, your stomach shrinks. Even if you eat any sort of little food that's different, your stomach, you'll be having cramps and belly aches. So you'll be going for a fucking toilet 24/7.
How do you sleep?
Sleeping is hard in prep. Whoever said they can sleep in prep, they're talking rubbish.
Yeah.
That's the one thing that goes... Because your body's in a fat burning zone.
You're more ratty than that,
Yeah, horrible. Depends how close you are to competition. Yeah. When I'm 3 weeks out, just avoid me. Just no.
Yeah, well, I'm about to ask how your mental health, like mentally and
but
nerves,
the thing
levels.
is though, I'm aware of it. I'm aware that I'm gonna be feeling ratty and horrible.
Yeah.
But I don't take it out on people because no one's making me do it. It's me that's doing it. I'm doing it for a purpose. So I just tend to when I know I'm gonna feel like a certain way, I just go for a walk.
The thing is, you know that now, but not when you're 20 years old, you don't, do you?
You're sorry?
You know, when you're a young man, when you're 20, 22, you don't really know what's going on then, do you? Now you do.
When I was
experienced now.
Oh, horrible. But I used to prep when I used to live with my mum, and I don't even know how she coped to me. I'm surprised she didn't kick me out a long time ago.
Actually, I have a story about this. I always remember this. My mate, he was really, we were about 26, 27, I think. We were both same age. And he was into bodybuilding. And he competed as well. But one time went into Holland and Barrett's and we were buying like supplements, like vitamins and all that stuff. And I think he was on way to cutting stage. I can't remember. But anyway, I noticed that day he's a bit like all over the place. But he came to pay. And it was like whatever it was, the amount. And he gave him in cash. And he goes, do you have 20p? So he'll give him, as they do. I'll give you £1 back, whatever.
Exchange.
And that rattled him. And his hand started shaking. And I looked at him. I said, Rock, are you okay? He goes, yeah, I'm fine. I said, are you like proper agitated and angry? He goes, you have no idea, mate. He goes, constantly.
That's what it's like. That's what it's like. You feel agitated. You feel like a little thing you want to bite. Things that you could usually cope with, you want to bite. Like I remember I was 2 weeks out and this was close to, I think I was doing an international show and I was like 2 weeks out and I was exercise for less. This guy was looking at me on treadmill and he was just looking at me because I looked good, like shredded. And I was training, veiny, and I just like, what are you looking at? And I just flipped. And I just thought, oh, I'm so sorry, man. I'm really sorry. Like, I did not mean to do that. I'm that close to my competition. My head's...
Has it took you all over the world then, this?
Yeah. That's when I knew in my head, I thought, wow. But some people are not aware of that, but at least I was aware of it. And I said sorry to the guy there. And then I thought, wow. I went to change room. Obviously, when I said sorry to him in gym, I said sorry. I just said, what are you looking at? You keep looking at me. And he was like, oh, you look good. I was like, oh, I'm so sorry, man. My
So
head's...
he's actually giving you a compliment.
Yeah, well,
as
giving
well.
me a compliment. So little stuff like that, like you need to be aware of. Like people are looking at you just to trying to like be weird, or people are looking at you because they've probably never seen someone go to that extreme of a condition.
When I was doing that research, I can't remember who. I wish I remember the name. One of them has said it as well. And I hope I'm not gonna butcher a quote. He said, "You look the best when you feel the worst."
Oh yeah, you do.
That's crazy.
I know.
That's
tricks,
crazy.
I know when I'm gonna look the best because there's a big sign when you know you're in shape. You're getting yourself in better shape. You struggle to sleep, and your mood goes all over, and you're cold, always cold. That means your body fat's low. This room could be warm and you feel cold. That means your body fat is really low.
Yeah, and
That's
you can't absorb the heat.
I just can't absorb the heat. And fucking hell, heating is in front of me and I'm still cold. And that's when you know you're in serious. And you sit down, your ass cheeks hurting you. That means conditions dry. You're drying yourself out.
Okay.
So where have you been abroad then? Where's it took you?
It took me to a few places, to be fair. I've been to Italy and stuff. But, you know, I lived in Italy for a bit actually as well. I used to, when I got another coach, Alexandro Gatti, I lived with him for a little bit, and Italy is probably one of the best places I've been. Most beautiful, Florence.
Yeah.
And
it's one of my favorite places, honestly.
I'm not gonna lie, I'd move to Italy, me. If I was to,
we had this conversation for 10 years.
Yeah,
10
we've
years
been a few times.
I would move to Italy. The coach that I had was Alexandro Gatti. Lived with him for a bit. Lovely people, and it's just so realistic. The weather were always nice. You know, real farm. The food, you could eat out till like 1 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Yeah, what were we doing in Rome?
Yeah.
And that coach, Alexandro, was saying to me, he goes, we don't work to live here. We work to enjoy. Because we're working to enjoy.
Yeah.
While most places they work to live, just to pay bills
Yeah,
and stuff.
fair,
But over there, and that's why when you go to like holiday, you're always happy.
Yeah.
And people there are always happy when they're working because they're working to enjoy themselves.
They seem to be having chilled out life in Italy as well, don't they? Like,
Well, better.
yeah, they're so chilled in there. It's like, you know, you
The
just think,
food,
I just want this
the
life.
food's unreal.
Yeah.
Pizza, the steak, the sushi, everything just banging there.
Yeah.
It's not bad,
it
it's,
make
not
me
bad when
wanna-
it's bad when you're cutting though,
Yeah.
isn't it?
That's what I wanted to ask you.
I was walking at that time.
You know, in bodybuilding, it's always with diet. It's always protein. Is usually always fish or chicken. Why not beef?
Yeah, this is a good question. I'm gonna give you a little bit of knowledge on this. When you're bulking, you eat like you eat chicken, steak, or mince. All that is slow releasing protein, and it takes time to digest.
Okay.
That's gonna fill your muscle out. When you're cutting, it needs to be other way around. It needs to be like turkey, turkey, chicken, or fish. But it depends on how extreme you want to take it. If I want to get ready a lot quicker, I'll just put all my protein to fish.
Okay, because fish, what?
If you eat fish now, you're hungry again in like 30 minutes, 30 minutes.
Oh, but yeah, like chicken and stuff.
It's
it
more quicker
fills
to
you up.
digest fish, and it's more protein. While chicken, or especially steak, it takes ages to digest.
Yeah, same as eggs as well. If you eat like 5-6 eggs, you're not hungry for
No,
hours,
you're not.
aren't you? Yeah.
And even like with veg, a little trick, like when I'm cutting, I fill up my plate with veg because I'm not having hardly no carbs in it. My carbs like a little handful.
Okay.
The trick is I'm not gonna put there's hardly no carbs in veg.
Yeah.
I'm just using it to fill up. And
Right.
veg slows down your absorption, your digestion.
Oh, does it?
So that's why I fill up that, so it slows down my digestion, so I'm not that hungry.
Ah,
Do you get it?
That's interesting.
okay. Yeah.
While if you're bulking, you're not gonna be wanting to eat veg with every meal.
Mm.
You just need your fucking carbs and protein.
What about then? That's just from experience as well. I didn't do this when I was training. I wish I did, but I do it now all the time. Cottage cheese because it's a lot of protein. And
Yeah.
you can get a tub. You just have it, and
To be
it's
fair
done.
with you,
It doesn't fill you up,
my
and you're
pre-
still hungry after half an
my
hour.
prep is so easy than that or that. My coach never fills me up with cottage cheese, anything fancy like that. Mine is just simple rice, potato, fish, just dry. That's how we prep. You know, like we just
You don't
take
mind
to
it at
the hills.
first, but after a week, you're like, fuck.
What do you like? What do you like to eat when you can eat whatever you want? Have you got certain stuff that you just fucking love that
To
you
be
can't
honest
eat?
with you,
Yeah, what's your cheat meals?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good question.
cheat meals. I'm so simple. You're gonna laugh. I just like noodles. I just have something so simple like chicken. You know them chicken noodles you can buy from any
Yeah.
shop. I just like them. Like most people, even after my competition, people like, oh, I can't wait to have all these cheat meals. What you figure out is you have these 5 guys, and you're like, what now? Like with me, I just like the little things. After my show, I just want to drink water.
Do you like sweets though, or anything like?
I'm not big on sweets either, no.
That's probably good
I
for
have
you,
sweets there and then,
Yeah.
but like I just like normal food. Me, I think it's because I've been doing this from such a young age.
Yeah.
That it
So the
just-
sugar is not like
it's, no, it's
it's
part
just
of me.
programmed,
Yeah,
isn't it?
it's programmed
Yeah,
to me.
yeah.
It's like I get up at 3:30 every morning, and people look at me. I think, fucking hell, I bet he's crazy. I don't know has he been partying or what's going on with
yeah,
this.
voluntarily, yeah.
But that's my routine since I was
So every day,
17 years old.
3:30?
Every day. I don't need alarm. If I go to bed at 1 a.m., I get up at 3:30 no matter what.
So
Sometimes I don't post on social media. Obviously, I put my time in that I get up. Sometimes I don't post it so early. I wait till about 4:30 to post it, so
you're
people
fucking
don't
nuts.
think this guy's fucking lost his head. But what they don't know is I do have my afternoon nap to recover. Real recovery is sleeping and eating. It's like in between your meals, you're sleeping and you're eating.
How long do you tend to sleep in
I
between?
nap for like an hour,
Yeah.
what about how many hours at night do you sleep?
about 4 or 5 hours.
That's it.
That's it, yeah.
I thought
But-
you would sleep 10.
Nah.
And how many times are you
The
training?
afternoon naps is more important than that.
Is it?
Do you know when you get like they call them cat naps? So you would just nap. I've had the meal and I just go and sleep. And them naps are more important than going to bed on the night. You get more beneficial,
From
more
recovery,
recovery.
innit? From training, eating.
Even Khabib said that in a UFC fight. Khabib, he said, people think recovery is just going to bed on the night time. Real recovery is eating and sleeping in between your meals. Ronaldo, I'm sure Ronaldo does the same thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Ronaldo
always-
he's crazy disciplined
He's
as well.
disciplined.
He wakes up at silly hours as well, 4 or 5, I don't know.
The best people after, if you want to be top of the game, how I say is, like I said, I'm not waking up at that time to think, oh, yeah, look at me.
Yeah. So what does your tomorrow? What's your day look
So
like now,
I'd
day to
wait-
day?
so
Tomorrow,
I'd-
let's say.
so
What's tomorrow yours?
I'd wake up 3:30. I'd wake up and pray. I'd just say a prayer and say grateful. Then I look at my phone after prayer. I look at my phone. Then I start emailing my clients back. Then I look at my to-do list, add on to my to-do list, and I start ticking them off. I've emailed this person, what business, do some sort of design. And then, like, my day is always busy. There's never been a day I don't do stuff.
So is that like your morning ritual?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that like regiment? So it's that
Regimental.
morning?
So
every
when is your
single
first
time.
meal?
My first meal about 9 o'clock.
Oh, so you don't eat nothing in morning?
No, I don't. I just literally...
Coffee or water?
No, I can't drink coffee, mate. It gives me anxiety. It makes me
Does
feel
it
like I've
twitch you?
done mad drugs if I touch coffee.
Oh, okay.
Like it just makes me feel like, ooh, like.
Well, it does
like
give
I-
you hype,
like I've
doesn't
just
it?
done a bank robbery or something, and I'm waiting to get arrested.
You're waiting for door to go in.
I'm waiting for door to go in. It's worse than drugs, coffee for me.
Who is that?
Yeah.
Window cleaner.
That's it. I know. That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't drink coffee. And I've experimented it several times, and it's done the same thing to me.
Yeah.
It's made me feel like, oh, okay, now I'm never having that like anxiousness. So coffee is out of the picture for me. I'll drink green tea, or I'll have shilajit on the morning.
What?
Yes.
Shilajit is like good for like your
don't know what that
testosterone. It's got 87 vitamins in it.
Shilajit?
Yeah, it's just like a black, what would you call it? Like a resin.
Yeah.
Like a brown resin. You literally pour it in like a hot water, mix it in, and just drink it. Some people mix it with tea or coffee.
Or was it full of vitamins and stuff?
Full of vitamins. Your research on it very good
I
for
don't know
you.
what that is. Honestly, I don't know.
I'm gonna bring that product out. Like I said,
Yeah.
Genetic supplements, guys, watch out for it.
Yeah.
So that's a big thing now. That's my brand, so it's going to be
Yeah.
coming out very soon. So everything is in production right now, so I'm excited.
Supplements.
Going to be doing supplements, pre-workout on the way, electrolytes. All these is a hand-picked ingredients that's specialized by myself as well. Obviously, I've been sponsored by big brands, and I've tried majority of all these brands, and I just, I'm not even knocking over brands, but this ingredients in this brand, in the genetic supplements, is upper level to majority of the brands out there.
It's exciting times.
It's exciting time. So we're going to be doing a lot of good stuff, pre-workout, electrolytes, fat burners. We're going to be doing creatine, everything, clothing, guys and girls clothing.
Yeah, you got the shit on,
yeah. We've got a lot of exciting things coming. So genetic supplements. So I want you guys to give it a follow. We're going to have Instagram, genetic supplements. TikTok is up and running right now. Get onto it, genetic supplements, and Facebook as well. Same thing. So big things to come. And keep on my social as well as Azeez The Beast to see more updates regarding to the brands. To the brand.
We'll leave the link in description as
well.
Yeah,
so 100%.
Make sure that they can find you.
Yeah. Cheers, guys.
Yeah, that's really cool.
It's exciting time.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we literally, it's not even like we're looking for like. We've been to a few viewings right now for like units as well. So this is done properly. And the product as well is all UK manufactured with proper manufacturers.
Rather than Chinese.
So none of this Chinese bullshit. Proper UK manufacturers, and he just bang on like everything. So it's going to be sent out from a proper unit as well. And just being proper professional with it. Cool. And like I said, I've been in the industry since I was a little baby. So I know exactly...
what people need and stuff,
what people need to benefit. This is just a give back to people that's been supporting me, been following me for ages. So I'm bringing out, good product to help you guys out as well as myself.
Yeah.
So when you mentioned about your day to day, then now, how many times roughly, if you just wind it back a little bit, so you're waking up at 3:30.
So
how many times you train? Is it off season now for you?
So off season is so. I'm going to talk about the prep. It's more interesting.
Okay.
Off season is boring, man. Like, it's so boring. Like, you get up but most bodybuilders, they don't do fuck all off season. They don't do cardio. I'm that used to that routine. I get up and go do 20 minutes cardio. I go to a gym and go do it 20 minutes, do a little ab circuit and go home. Then I'll get a shower and do what I need to do on my to-do list and stuff, and have my breakfast at 9 o'clock, like I said. Then I'll eat every 2 to 3 hours moving forward. Off season,
big meals or small meals?
Big meals. Decent portion size. Not like a massive platter, but just a decent size that I can eat that meal. But in off season, I always make sure I have the carb meal that my body can digest fast.
Right.
There's no point in me eating junk food that I know my body's not going to digest it quick.
So what?
I eat a lot of rice.
Rice.
Yeah, I keep my carbs same rice.
Well, that's a good question then to you. I used to not now, but 10 years ago or whatever, everyone used to say rice is bad.
Nah.
I seem to think now rice is not that bad as people actually say, isn't it?
Nah, it's compared to like pasta and stuff like that,
It's a lot better than pasta.
And like pasta, but rice is better. Sweet potato is a little bit more better.
Yeah.
A little bit more better, but like I say, rice is good for off season, man. It's not bad at all. I mean, you can get
and it's slow release.
You get good carbs from rice. You just gotta get the right one, like basmati, white rice, none of this long grain shit rice. I could tell whether I've had wrong rice. If let's say if a company prep a meal for me, or if I have any sort of rice, I can tell whether that's long grain or basmati.
Yeah.
To the fact now, I can look at that rice and be able to tell you how many grams is that rice without even looking at the scale, because I've been doing it for that long. Even porridge, if I see 100 grams of porridge there, if you bring 100 grams of porridge in this room, I'll be able to tell you that's 100 grams or 120.
Really? Yeah.
That's how much I've been weighing out my food.
Do you eat porridge? Is that okay?
I have porridge on the morning.
Because that's fast. Like you can be hungry within an hour, isn't
it? Yeah. It's fast and slow at the same time.
Yeah.
But majority of it is slow. So with the way I do it, because I don't put porridge in microwave like majority of people do.
No, cook it proper. That's what I do. Yeah.
I don't do that. I just put it I just pour water in and down it. I can't sit there and eat porridge. It'll take me hours because I don't really like it.
Oh, you don't like it?
So no, I just drink it with water.
Oh, okay.
Then I eat my blueberries and that separate.
Yeah,
And stuff like that.
separate.
Yeah.
I like it.
But rice, I can eat buckets of rice because I've been fed rice since a little boy.
But yeah.
So rice is all day sort of thing for me. And because my body can digest it more, so my body absorbs it. So for anyone out there that's wanting to grow muscle, don't just go out there eating McDonald's, KFC or whatever. I'm not saying don't eat it, but make sure you be smart with when to have it. So like, I'll have all my clean meals. Let's say if I train legs or back, 2 big muscle groups, then I'll have a cheat meal immediately after that leg. It could be a burger. Don't have a pizza because there's not much nutritional goodness inside it. Have a burger, at least you've got the protein with the patties in that. So immediately after training, your body absorbs it as well. You've trained big muscle groups, so it's going to go straight into that muscle and fill it out. Then get back to that normal healthy food immediately after that cheat meal. Don't just binge for the whole night. You know, like,
a lot of people fall off track, don't they? I do that. I can be clean, but then if I eat a bit of shit and that's it,
you get a taste for it.
Yeah, it's not.
It's
I think,
addictive, isn't it?
I think it's
Most
mentality
people.
as well. We had this conversation before. So, if you set to do something, let's say you're gonna eat for a month clean. I'm not saying you're actually just a normal person. You say, oh, this month I need to go to gym and eat clean. And if they fall off one day, fall off the wagon for one meal, they think, oh, I fucked it, I ruined it. So they just go back on what they were doing previous.
Yeah.
Which you shouldn't. If like what you just said, if you fall off the wagon for one meal, that's okay.
That's
Next
okay.
meal, just carry on. Yeah.
And just fucking get back straight on the plan. Some people, they might follow for a day and they think, oh, that's me over and I'm going to start eating rubbish for the rest of the day. Nah.
Back on track.
Get back on it. It's like with life, innit? You know, you go down, you can't just stay down. You got to rise up again.
Yeah.
What are you like with alcohol? Are you trying to avoid it?
To be honest with you, I don't really drink alcohol like that. I mean, when I go on a night out having alcohol, I get so drunk easily though. That's what I mean. 2 pints, 3 pints, 2 pints and I'm drunk on that.
Yeah, because no body fat.
My body fat's low, even off season and stuff like that. So
what is your body fat now?
I don't know, to be fair. It's still pretty low because you can see veins and stuff.
Yeah.
That should not even
would
be
it be
appearing.
roughly?
If I was to on prep,
No, I mean now, roughly, what would you say?
probably about 10 or something. Maybe.
10?
Yeah.
That's still very low.
Low,
what is it
about
when you
10,
com-
12 or something.
What is
When
it
I
when you
compete,
compete?
low, about 3.
Jesus Christ.
My body fat gets really low. You've probably seen some of my videos when I'm just shredded out of my mind. My face structure look completely different, like skeleton and stuff.
That is mad.
I
3%.
love
Oh
looking.
my
I
God.
love looking like that though. When I'm prepping, I love the hard work what it takes when I'm prepping because, as mad as it sounds, when I have that skeleton face, I know I've put in the work.
Yeah.
I know this is game.
So
face.
this is your reward kind of thing. Yeah.
I love that feeling.
The
Man.
thing is, health-wise, that's probably not the best thing to do.
It's
isn't
horrible for your health wise. That's
Yeah.
why you can't do that every time.
it? Yeah.
And you know it's horrible for your health because you feel so horrible. You feel like disgustingly horrible. To the fact you're just like thinking, what? have I
So
got?
you started training when you were what, 20ish, a bit younger.
17,
You're
18.
a four-time British champion.
Yeah.
You're close to 30 years old now. What's left to achieve? I mean,
I'm going all the way to the top. You know. I'm going all the way to the top.
In building 30 years, bodybuilding 30 years,
30
you're
years.
still young, isn't it?
Yeah.
In bodybuilding,
Body,
you're
like
that's the next
30,
question
like
I was gonna
I
ask.
mean, it's
You're
young in
young, you're a baby.
bodybuilding. I'm a baby in bodybuilding, but I need to reach that goal right now. My mindset, I need to get that pro card, and I need to take it all the way, and it will happen. So this year, I am gonna get that done. This year, you know, everything just going to the plan. You know, my food, everything, training hard and stuff. I've got the genetics, I've got the hard work. I just need to get this stuff happen. So I'm gonna get my comp, get everything won this year.
Yeah.
You know, I'm so confident in it. You know, I'm talking to camera. I'll happily say it. You know, like you don't feel confident if you're not putting in the work.
Well, through all these years, you've done this several times, so you know you can do it.
100%.
Yeah.
And I know what work to be expected as well.
Yeah.
and what does it take then to go from your level now to pro game? Have you just got to have one really good season? How does it out to like a layman like me? How does it actually
You'd
work?
be surprised. Some of these pros don't even look like me. Some of these pros, that's not me being arrogant or big-headed at all. I've seen a lot of professionals. I just look at myself and in my head, I know I'm a pro. You know,
Yeah.
I should have been a pro a long time ago. But it's not. I'm not one of those that make excuses and that I'm gonna get that pro status, you know. And I'll look the part. I've got the looks. I've got the body. I've got the discipline. I've got the hard work. So, you know,
there's no stopping you.
No stopping. Just rest to God, you know.
Yeah.
I believe in that. I think my time will come to do it, and I never look at my life and compare to any over else and think, oh, this guy's got his pro card, or he's done this, he's done that. I think God timing is the best timing, and I know I'm destined for bodybuilding to be great.
When would you say a bodybuilder's prime is?
Some are earlier, some are 30, some are, I think prime.
Would you say like 30, early 30s, that type?
30, 34, 5, 6. Some people like 37, and they're like, look, wow. You think Samson didn't get to bodybuilding until about 28, 29. He didn't start bodybuilding until 28, 29 years old.
10 years on him.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
he didn't start bodybuilding until 28, 29 years old. That's enough motivation for anyone. And he's Nigerian.
Because you see guys, 40 years old guys, fully competing, and you know, with everybody, it's like a normal thing.
And will it be more lucrative then? Will it be more
I've
money?
got 10 years in the game left.
Yeah.
10
when
years
you get
to
pro
fucking
game,
hammer
though, is there more obviously money flying around then?
Everything.
Better
Sponsorship, money, opportunities. Just get a lot of eyes on you. Get a lot of eyes on you. And you meet some top people.
Yeah, so
the competition is harder as well.
Yeah. But then you'll up your game, and I bet you can.
Yeah, you up your game.
It,
you rise to it. So it's exciting time to come.
Yeah. Have you always kind of known that you're best though at this level? Would you say?
I'd always.
Even at a young kid,
you have to. You have to think like that.
Yeah. I used to go backstage. Me and my coach used to do this, Rob. I used to go backstage and I won't take my kit off till the last minute. I'll just look at all my competitors and I just think, you're not ready for what I'm about to whip off here. So when I take my kit off, they're like, what the fuck? Yo, this guy. Yeah. Their confidence already decreased. So they're walking upstage, head down. I'm walking upstage, different posture, head up. That makes a huge difference.
Yeah, the way you feel mentally.
And I always look at my competitors. I hit my pose last as well. So I look at left to right, and I just let them go. Then I just do my double biceps or whatever, because I think they've got the highs on me. Then if everyone is just doing double bicep like this,
all at the same time, yeah, it's not. Yeah,
but they're looking at the guy that's doing it last, like, whoa,
yeah,
look at him.
What was that like when you first started? You know, getting on stage, obviously, you've got to perform, haven't you?
I was so confident, me.
Why are you confident?
I think, if anything, too confident.
Serious?
I think my confidence gone a little bit down since the start of my career, but it is going to come back up. But confident is on another level.
Become more humble kind of thing.
Yeah, become a little bit more humble, like, which is not a bad thing. At start, I was, fuck me, I was like, I won't smoke. I just know, you know, shit.
I don't think there's anything better, whether it being football or fighting or bodybuilding or whatever competition it is, like an athlete kind of level, than a young kid coming through, burst. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're confident. You don't give a fuck about anybody.
You have to think as well. Bodybuilding has press conference as well, so it's even better. I can't wait to reach that Olympia level, and I'm just in press conference giving everyone smoke and be like, listen, I've seen you pause. You ain't got a shot on me. Your hamstrings are weak. You're this a week.
When did you start getting that confidence? Then? Obviously, when you came here when you were 10 and you couldn't speak English, and obviously as you've gone through school.
As soon as I started prepping for my first competition, I did fucking everything right. That's when the confidence came home. I walked on stage and I thought, I was that ready. I was just like saying I am the best. Like, even, you know, as mad as it sounds, you know, like when you prepare properly, the confidence comes from the preparation. You know, like,
if you know you've done everything you can,
you can beat me.
Yeah.
I've done everything. I've not cheated. I've done everything. If I'd done any more, I remember I used to be on bike. This sounds mad, and I used to be emotional and crying on bike, thinking, "Fuck me, I want this so much. I am fucking the best. I want this so much. I want to win so much." I used to do that, my cardio, and think nobody's on my level. I used to, like Muhammad Ali say, Mike Tyson say, I'm comparing it to bodybuilding. You have to be that deluded in your head. because you're working hard. If you're just saying, oh yeah, someone's gonna beat me, blah blah blah, you might as well fucking sit at home.
Yeah.
Sit at home. You're not competing to be last. This is what does my head in when I see bodybuilders these days, yeah. And I don't get involved in none of that shit. People can talk whatever they want to talk about me. One thing they've got to say is I keep it real and I keep it to myself. I don't get involved in none of that bullshit. Most bodybuilders, they're like, especially the newcomers, when they're in the game, they're all like, oh, yeah, I've done all this hard work. Thank you so much. I came 10 out of fucking first. Fuck me. If I came 10th or 5th or 2nd out of fucking first, I'm fucking getting fuming. I'm not even picking that trophy up. I'm gonna be fuming. I'm not competing just to make numbers up. I'm competing to win. I don't think in my head ever in my competition and think I'm gonna come last. Never in my head I've ever had that thought thinking I'm coming second. You can't think like that.
I think it's a fighter's mentality. That.
Yeah, I think it has to be.
100%.
Honestly, today when all this research like opened my eyes, I understand the grind that is required to get there to that level.
Yeah.
You have to think that you're gonna win. Otherwise,
I'll
what's
tell
the
you,
fucking
this
point?
is how you know where the confidence comes from. When I'm prepping for the competition, I'll tell you what I have to do in my routine. You know, I wake up about 3:30. I'd get up at 3:30. This is the routine that got embedded in me. This is why I get up that early. So from a fucking 17-year-old, I'd get up about 3:30. Boom, I'd step on cardio, Stairmaster for an hour. I'll do it for an hour, sweating, get off the Stairmaster. Then I'll do my ab circuit. Then my porridge would already be in change room, but it'd only be fucking tiny. I'll eat that. Then I'll start my full-time job. I was still working at Exercise for less, then I'd work. Then I'll still be getting my meals every 3 hours. When you're on prep, you're like a fucking robot. Like everything you do has to be timed. Your salt has to be weighed out. Your water intake has to be weighed out. I'm eating every 3 hours and that meal has to last me. Even though the meal is only like a baby portion, it has to last all day. I can't eat too early. I can't eat 10 minutes too early because I'll struggle for that for the whole day then. So then I'll do that and I have to, obviously, bear in mind I've done 1 hour cardio in the morning with my ab circuit and I have to do an 2 hour training session depending on what I'm doing, whether it's back or leg, 2 hour session. Then I have to do an hour cardio after that session. And before bed, before my last meal, I have to do an hour cardio again.
Fucking wow.
Do you know what I mean? Before my last meal, you know, I'm not saying every prep's like that. Some prep might be less cardio, you know, but I have to still do that pattern. So morning cardio fasted. I'll do a training for 2 hours. Then I'll do my post-workout cardio. Then repeat that for my last meal before my bedtime. Before my last meal, I'll do another cardio. You know, every prep might be different time. It might be like 30 minutes, 40 minutes, but it all adds up.
And how many days a week would that be?
7 days.
Like, no days off.
No days off when you're prepping. No days off.
How long is that prepping stage?
It could be about 14, 15 weeks. 15 weeks to like fucking... You just do that. That's why bodybuilding...
People have got no idea, haven't
No,
they?
yeah. Honestly, I watched
they've got
today.
no idea.
It just opened my eye. I couldn't fucking believe
Listen,
it. The grind.
That's why the confidence level comes from. You're doing that for the whole fucking 15, 12 weeks, and you're doing it all the way to the come there. You don't feel confident if you've been cheating. There's nothing being standing on that stage, and you know fucking Jake or Jack or fucking Adam is done better. These people should not even be beating you because you've cheated on your plan. You've deviated from your plan. You're fucking losing to people that's not even as good as you.
Yeah. Have you had comps as well where you have let yourself down?
Not really, no.
No.
Not really, no. Like
Gone off the plan a little bit and it's gone...
Yeah, like my first British Championship, but the amount of work I put for that, anyway, that didn't really matter. It was just like, boom.
Yeah.
I just fucking...
Just compensated.
I did extra work for it. You know, fucking I thought, you know, that's never going to happen again. I did extra work for it. While some people ain't got that mindset, you know, they think, yo, that's it, I fucked up. Nah, I'm going to stay fucked up. Nah, I fucked up.
Do you think like you're a new generation, like a new breed? Because you know, like the old bodybuilders,
Like
like they didn't have the cardio. It wasn't really as... There's a lot more emphasis now on cardio, isn't there? Like what you said.
Bodybuilding is so much different now to a thingy. And old Arnold, they wasn't as big. there's more researches these days that people get online and be able to grab hold of stuff.
Sport
easily.
evolves, isn't it? It's just natural.
It evolves, man. Like fucking hell. Like, listen, I know I'm not comp ready right now. I'm not letting it get over my head. If I get on stage right now, I'd get eaten. So I need to make sure I work hard and bring the best package. You know, you can't think, I'm gonna step on stage right now looking like this and go win.
Are you competitive? Obviously, you've got a competitive nature and you've got that drive and that mindset to be able to do that is incredible. I mean, to be honest with you, I mean, are you competitive in other things within your life as well? Like, have you got that competitive?
I've got that drive. I'm not competitive in terms of I want to be better in table tennis or fucking. I don't give a shit about stuff like that. I mean, I'm just competing the game that I want to be the best at, which is bodybuilding. I do my own research. I read books about it. You know, like, to be the best at anything, you need to study. You need to be a student of the game, of that game, to be able to know. You could ask me all old bodybuilders. I know the names, the Olympians, what dates and stuff. You need to study. I was like a geek at it. To be good at fucking football, you need to be able to know your stuff about football. Same with me with bodybuilding. I only study the game and I don't know anything else. I'm not that bothered about. When I'm prepping, I don't even speak to no one me. You know, I have a certain mate that I speak to that's there for you. They'll come and support you and watch your shows, and you know, they've been there for me. You know, like, you know, Jack Crossley, Bungle, Jack Sheldrake. Those boys are good guys. You know, they've come to my competitions. They've done a lot for me. Those guys are disciplined guys as well, but obviously they do boxing and stuff. You know, one's a businessman, one does his own boxing. So like, they've got that disciplined mindset, but a different avenue. So I keep people like that around me when I'm prepping. I know I'm not going to get distracted.
You don't want outside influence, do you?
Literally, I just keep small circle. I go home, work, gym, home,
as
work,
little
gym.
stress as possible.
That's all I do. And people bother me with their bullshit, I don't even reply.
Because
you don't need that in prep.
Well, that's a hard and lonely place to be as well, really.
It's cortisol, because people, when you're prepping, you don't want people messaging you, bothering with their bullshit, irrelevant stuff. You don't need that, because your cortisol is a stress hormone. So once your cortisol level goes up, you start holding water, you look like shit. Yeah. Because fucking someone's cat died and they're telling you about it. I don't give a fuck about that. Yo, I know it sounds bad, but that's how selfish you have to be in bodybuilding. You know, I love cats, by the way. But
he's a cat man. Be careful.
I just had to make that. I just had to make that clear. I love cats, by the way. I love animals, but I'm just saying, like, some people message you
of speech, more
with
or less,
some mad stuff, like.
If it were a dog, I'd understand, but fuck it.
Yeah. Now that's what I'm saying. Like, they message you, like, to try to stress your prep out, and you're like, man.
And what about?
I'm in a tunnel vision zone right now. I couldn't care what happening. Look, I know when people used to pass away in his family, and as mad as it sounds, he used to be focused in competition. He never let none of that bother him.
Have you met him?
I've met him once at Body Power,
Got a bit. What that down
I didn't really
Birmingham?
Birmingham. Yeah.
Yeah, NEC.
He's busy, him though. The queue were too long, man. I met Phil Heath as well, and I met Ronnie Coleman. Phil Heath is massive, man, in Perth.
I like to listen to Ronnie. He's funny.
Yeah.
He has his sense of humor.
He's got that voice as well.
Yeah. He's on point. A sense of humor is unbelievable.
What about a woman? Or what about your personal life?
To be honest with you, my personal life is just, I'm grafting, working, man. Like, got a few businesses like genetic supplements I'm working on, and I've got my own fitness, Azeez Fitness as well, and
no room for relationship.
I ain't got, online coaching, supplements, genetic supplements, like loads of different stuff I'm working on. For a girl to come in there, she has to be like understanding, and I'm not saying she has to be on my level, she can be on more higher level than me, but she just has to be focused and disciplined and understand my lifestyle, and I'll help her with whatever she does. But it's hard to find that certain person.
What do you think about women bodybuilding?
I personally don't find women bodybuilders attractive at all.
I don't as well.
And that's not me being... I just never do. I find bikini athletes attractive.
Yeah, but that's different. Because everyone likes that.
Then
they look feminine.
They can message me. I'm single, by the way. Message me. Pop up. We'll have a chat. Women send your CVs.
Yeah. Women have to be feminine, isn't it?
Yeah.
The moment women stop being feminine, it's not attractive, is it?
It's not like a bloke then. So None of that interests me at all. I mean, like I said, I'm just focused on business right now. But then, like I said, I'm gonna try and aim for competition mid-year to like towards like back end of the year, but mainly mid-year. So I need to just lock in right now, which I am locked in right now. So if a woman has to come into my life right now, she has to be locked in as well. You know,
Which is a hard thing to find,
it's
isn't
hard.
it, really?
I want that old school relationship, me,
Yeah.
with the morals and stuff.
Yeah, that's even harder to find, yeah.
Hard to find, yeah.
Yo, you don't know
Needle
what
in
they
a
want you
haystack,
for.
mate.
You don't know what they want you for these days.
Yeah.
You know, social media has changed the game.
We deviate a bit, but I forgot to ask you earlier on. Do you know when you train?
Yeah.
Obviously, most of your training is, geared towards bodybuilding. Do you do strength training as well?
Not really, but I'm just strong anyway in terms of like, if you look at my training video, I'm lifting crazy weights and I'm squatting 300 kg. No, bodybuilders squat that.
Hell.
Deadlifting 300, fucking bench pressing 90 kg aside.
Yeah, but you do deadlifts and stuff like that as well.
Yeah,
so
I do.
That's a strength exercise.
I do.
Really,
It's a strength exercise. So that's what I mean. Like, my hypertrophy training comes with my strength.
Okay.
So like, I train like Ronnie Coleman, me.
Okay.
And Ronnie Coleman and Dorian Yates style, that's the way I train. I do none of this fancy bullshit training.
Isolation.
None of that. I do a bit of it, but you have to listen to your body as well. Like, I train legs twice a week, so I have a split session. I have quads and arms. I have calves. I always go by my calves first. I do my calves. The reason why is because your calves, there's no point doing your quads, making them all pumped up. You're not going to be able to get much attention to your calves. Your legs tired already. So start off with the calves, then bring attention to your quads.
Other way around, basically.
That's
Everyone
it's
else.
a smaller muscle group as well.
Yeah, and you get the attention to it at the start instead of when your quads are pumped, you trying to do calves.
It's really hard to train, isn't it?
Do you know
Because
what I
they
mean?
get so much use through the day.
Yeah.
So train them heavy and reps, 20 reps, 5 sets, to exercise different variation angles and stuff like that. You know, without giving too much away, but that's just some tips right there. But so I do 2 leg session, calves and quads, and I do calves and hamstrings. So I make sure I keep that long gap in between. So like 48 hours, 3 days, a bit longer to be able to do hamstrings. So let's say, for example, if I do Monday, I do hamstrings and calves, and on Friday I'll do quads and calves.
Yeah.
And
Do you know what I mean? Or Thursday.
How often do you lace gloves up? 'Cause I know you like to.
I love boxing as well. So
I was going to ask that as well.
to be honest with you, I love boxing. I did it a bit as a kid as well before rugby and stuff like that. So I'll always love it. I love the fight game, UFC, boxing, a lot of it. So
bare knuckle.
I do a bit of it, bare knuckle as well. So I do a bit of sparring myself as well. So in fact, I'd love to have a fight in mixed fit, but I'd love to do that after my competition when I've won my pro card. I'd love to misfit. I'll get a fight, which is possible for me.
Like with some contacts you got, like with Tom Zanetti and them type of guys.
Yeah,
They're kind of involved in them circles.
100%. Like Tom's a great guy as well, but I just think building my social media the way I'm going right now, misfit is a knock for me. It's something they'll be interested in having me on there, and I'll just call out people like Hams Coley on, get him on that. Me and him will be a good scrap. I'd fight him. I'd fight anyone they put in front of me that chased him, or anyone. Just give me him. I'm surprised Andrew Tate was doing shit against him, to be fair. Yeah. And I like Andrew Tate. I'm just very shocked. I thought I'd put it on him properly.
Well, I think because he was out didn't compete for so many years, and it just messed about.
And don't forget what age. He's 28.
You know what? Fuck this.
Age.
If I were in a fight like that,
mate.
I'd rather get knocked out. I'm going out on my shield. I'll be just getting stuck in me.
To be fair, the misfit shows. I mean, Manchester last one.
Yeah.
Massive, aren't they? They're selling out MEN. They're selling 20,000 tickets.
They make more money than some professional boxers.
Oh, mate,
They make
honestly
way more money than
we spoke with. We had loads of them on. Trust me, a lot
that's
of them
what I'm trying to
very
do.
small
I'm
money.
trying to do that. I'm trying to obviously get my bodybuilding, get my pro card, then train. Only give me about 8 weeks. I'll be fit as a fiddle and I'm ready to take someone's head off.
So this year, no, maybe next year?
Next year, definitely.
Next year,
This year, bodybuilding focused and drive my genetic supplements brand and take that to another level.
Yeah.
So
you can't have too much on your hand, isn't it? Then everything's going to start falling
you can't have
apart.
too much on your plate. You just got to focus on one thing. Too much, It's too much. Just gotta think bodybuilding and business this year. That's for me. I need to get back in the game and show, show myself that I can do this, which I have done it plenty of time, and people that believe in me that we're taking this to the top. So my main focus right now is bodybuilding and my business. That's all.
Yeah.
And guys, also got a restaurant in Wakefield.
Yeah.
I was coming up with
Called Taste of Africa. Taste of Africa, guys. Come and check it out in Wakefield Town Centre, 19 Bowring, Wakefield, WF1 1HP, right in Town Centre in Wakefield. Best African food, plenty of flavours. Come and check it out.
Yeah, we are going to check it out ourselves.
Yeah,
we were talking today.
We didn't have the chance yet, but we do want to go and
it's
have
actually
a look. Yeah.
basically downstairs, so it's not far from
It's
us.
literally below us. Yeah.
Below this floor. Taste
Yeah.
of Africa, family business. So everyone go check it out. If the flavour is
It's
unreal.
Nigerian kitchen.
Yeah, Nigerian African food really like. I'd recommend to have like some jollof rice with some chicken or turkey with some plantain, or you can have fried rice as well. You know, there's loads of different.
We will be sure to check that out.
Yeah,
We'd love it.
absolutely. So I had a question about that
Yeah.
as well. That's what I was coming up to. You beat me to it.
Yeah.
So then, as a bodybuilder, how suitable it is for you, your Nigerian kitchen?
Yeah.
Is that
It's suitable for off season. Like
Is it?
right now, it's healthy and the food is not greasy at all compared to some compared to some like Caribbean food.
Yeah.
And people always ask me if this Taste of Africa is Caribbean food. No, it's not. Caribbean food, I'm not knocking it, it's greasy food. Some of it comes across as greasy, but Taste of Africa, African food is like all clean food and proper like health.
Yeah.
Like the meat is fresh, everything's all clean. So even look at some African people that don't even train, they've never been in gym and they look amazing.
Oh yeah.
That just shows you the food difference,
Genetics,
man.
yeah.
Big
That's for
difference on food, man. So guys, definitely this is the place to be, man.
Yeah.
It's the place to be, Taste of Africa.
Yeah. Me and my girlfriend, because she works in this building as well.
Yeah.
Keep walking past and we said we'll come in one day.
It's
But
fire, man. Like I
haven't
can
done
say,
it yet.
fried rice with chicken, or jollof rice with turkey, or
Yeah.
chicken with they do meat as well, lamb. They do everything like plantain. And we do like a thing called pop off. Is like a donut thing. It's nice
Like
as
a
well.
ball?
Like a
I've
ball.
seen that
Yeah.
on socials.
Yeah.
I
That's
was thinking about that.
That's
What's
nice.
That?
It's like a donut. It's nice.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's suitable for off season. Like I say, when I'm bulking, I love that. I'm not gonna get fat off it. I just get big. And there's a dough as well. Like you dip into like a goosey soup, like a doughy thing. It's called pounded yam. That yam is in off season. You can get big off it. It's like they call it muscle food. You get massive. Trust me, it's next level food.
Yeah.
African
Oh,
food.
good.
It's a food to actually get big. If you want to
Right,
get
okay.
massive, put it that way.
High in carbs and high in
High
protein.
in carbs and high in protein, all clean, all
good.
grilled and
Yeah.
stuff.
Oh, that's good.
Is that a family business then?
That's a family business. Yeah, my mum has been doing it for years. I mean, my mum used to prep for all big occasions, and people used to go there and think, "Who's made this food?" And my she's got passion for food, like cooking food. Like I've got passion for the gym. She'll be in kitchen from 4 a.m. and she'll cook all the way to 9 p.m. if she wants to.
So she makes
I'm
your
not
prep
even
meals
joking.
then.
She loves it. And she don't even want to eat after all that. Then she might sit down and have some maybe a jollof and a bit of food. But she makes prep. We do prep meals as well. So for any athletes, like that's into like any sort of training, or even if you're just a normal regular people that wants to get in shape or wants to get in their lifestyle, change their lifestyle, we do normal healthy meal preps as well. And also these meal preps aren't boring meal preps as well. It's all flavored. It's not one of them bland food either. And you can also have a custom plan made up as well. So you can give her the plan, write down what you want, and she'll make that and weigh out for you correctly on how you want it.
And where we can find this, obviously, it's down in this building on Bowling Wake Centre of Wakefield, and also you on
Called Taste of
Instagram.
Africa. It's on Instagram, it's on Google, it's on Facebook. Just type in Taste of Africa on Google or Instagram, anything, it will come up straight away.
Yeah.
Taste of Africa by Mansour Kitchen.
Yeah.
So it'll come up.
Do you know at the end of the day, when all things said and done,
Yeah.
how do you want to be remembered?
I want to be remembered as Azeez. He's a nice guy.
Okay.
He's such that kid was dedicated. But I always want to be remembered. He's a good kid, him. he was a good guy, him Azeez. You know, he helped people out and stuff like that. And I want to start doing a lot of for charity as well. I'm going to start doing that soon. You know, I mean, I've done it in past as well, you know. I love to help people out, man. That's my goal. So
that's good.
It's not even to make myself look better or anything. This is just what I love to do, just being able to help people out. My mom's helped me out.
Yeah.
I loved, and I've got good friends around me as well. Like my business partner Shezi, and also Ads as well. These two guys are just the good guys, man.
Yeah.
Just they're people, they've got clean heart, you know, good guys, and you know they've helped me out a lot as well. And in life, it's good to meet good people and good positive. We're all hungry people as well.
Yeah,
and,
you need good people around you if you want to be
good people
happy,
around
isn't it?
you. 100%. Them boys are focused as well. They're on their own thing. You know, in life, you have to have good people around you.
Yeah.
If any of your people or any of your friends are negative and you feel like you can't progress around them and they're bringing nothing but negativity, you need to distance yourself from the people. Life is too short to be worrying about what someone else is thinking. People remember what you've left, what you've done for people, and that's how you be remembered. Not because they won't remember someone that's boring or that's not done anything. They'll remember is what you've done and what you've really done for people and help people out. So all I'm trying to say is life is too short. It's good to just help other people out, and at least you're doing good deed, and I can sleep better at night time. Anyway. I know if I've done something good, it make me sleep better.
Yeah, you make yourself. Yeah, you make
no
yourself
matter
feel
what
better. Like,
I've done,
I've done something
good,
today.
What about religion, Azeez? Has that played a part in your life?
Wow, talk about religion. This is very massive. My dad was a Muslim. By the way, my dad passed away like 3 years ago. Yeah, my dad was a Muslim and my mom was a Christian. So I'm a bit of a both.
That's a mixture.
Next minute I'm in fucking church. Next minute I'm in mosque. I just believe. I believe in, as long as you're a good person in heart and you're a good person, you'd always good karma come to you. If you do wrong shit every time, it's gonna come and bite you back. You know, that's how I always think. You know,
Yeah.
I just think good karma. I think you do good and the good will come back.
Yeah, absolutely. I believe in that too. Yeah. And before we finish up, do you know, for all the kids, young boys and girls who want to get into this bodybuilding game, if you could give one advice, what would you say? What would that be?
Just listen to your coach. And don't listen to anyone else. Fuck everyone else's opinion.
But
listen
what
to
if they don't have a coach then?
If you don't have a coach, if you're a young guy, sorry for swearing by the way, if you're a young guy wanting to get into the game of bodybuilding, you need to be hungry. No matter whether you have money or you don't. I didn't have fuck all. I didn't have no money at all. I was so disciplined. I'm still disciplined and hungry now. You just need to go for it and do it. And just think, you want to change your life. Do you want to be the same as everyone else, or do you want to be that guy or that person? If you're a girl that's wanting to get into bodybuilding, or a guy, you just want to stand out. You want to be built different. That's what my brand's called, Genetic Supplement Built Different. Do you want to be built different and be able to do different stuff? Go to the level that many people aren't, they aren't ready to go to. So just keep things simple and just listen, believe in yourself and just do the hard work. Most people aren't ready to do the work, but if you're willing to do that work,
you've got to really want it, haven't you?
You got to really want it to get further in anything you do, whether it's bodybuilding, football, anything. You need to do that extra work that most people aren't willing to go. Like in bodybuilding, Jake Cutler used to get up at midnight to go train.
Oh yeah, I've heard about that.
He did that, didn't he? He used to do it. It gives him that edge. Getting up early.
Just to try to get ahead, yeah.
Yeah, getting up early, doing that cardio at 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning gives me an edge.
Well, it's a typical boxer's fighter mentality.
Yeah,
While your opponent's sleeping in bed,
I'm working. That's the mindset I've got from 17 years old. I just think, I'm working, then you're in bed sleeping.
Yeah.
I'm working, but then I know recovery and rest is important, but I recover and rest and sleep in between my meals. So I'm still getting the recovery in anyway. Do you know what I mean? So I'm still doing a bit of both. I'm getting the recovery. So it's not affecting my training or my recovery.
Yeah.
Everything is still going the way I'm wanting it to go, but I still got that edge because I'm waking my body up. And I don't want to do it, but the discipline is making me do it. Discipline is doing what you hate to do, but you do it like you love it, like what Mike Tyson said.
Yeah.
You don't want to do it, but you do it like you love it.
Yeah, the Jusek said, isn't it? On one of the interviews, somebody asked him. They said, "What's your inspiration and stuff like that?" He says, "I don't have inspiration. I have discipline." He goes, "Inspiration.
I've seen that video.
One day is there, one day it's not."
Listen, I wake
discipline.
up, when I wake up, I think, especially if I've had a cheat meal night before, and I'm like, that's how horrible cheat meals are. Like literally, like you wake up. If you was to have a chicken and rice meal before bed, you wake up active, or just a protein and fats, you wake up active. But if you had a cheat meal, you wake up a bit groggy.
Do you know that's another thing? I don't know if
It's
your
the
body
discipline
reacts
that
the
makes
same.
you want to do it.
Yeah, but you know, when I used to train as well, let's say fucking Friday or whatever, I decided, I'm gonna have a cheesecake. You know, I deserved it, whatever. If I'll have that cheesecake, my stomach will hurt.
Yeah.
Like very uncomfortably.
I'll tell you when to have that cheesecake though. That's going to be really beneficial. If you was to train, have a muffin to spike your insulin level up, so it fills your muscle, it makes you actually more energetic in between your training.
Right.
But if you want to have like a dessert, have it immediately after your training, like a weak body part. What that'll do is it'll spike your insulin level up, so it'll make you, instead of your central nervous system being down like this,
It'll make you feel better.
It'll make you feel better.
What,
So-
immediately after you've trained?
Yeah. So what people pay me, likes of me for, is the knowledge of knowing what order the certain food goes to, of the weight and what order. I don't want to give too much information here, but
Have you got your own? Did you say you had your own app as well?
yeah, I've got my own app, Azeez Fitness on App Store.
Okay.
So yeah, so get onto that, guys. There's online coaching. There's gonna be supplements on there as well, genetic supplements. The app has been a bit off the App Store just due to like changing my bank around. So that's gonna be bouncing back on App Store by end of this month to early February. So keep an eye out. This fitness app on App Store. But people get onto that. They buy diet plan, training plan. You know, the app's doing really, really well. It's got thousands of downloads. It's free to download as well, but they just have to buy the product.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Yeah, I think we're about ready to wrap it up.
Yeah,
we appreciate you coming, mate. We could
Nah,
obviously go on
loved
a bit longer, but it's big things coming. I mean, genetics, supplements round
supplements,
corner,
yeah.
apps back
Exciting.
live.
App's back up.
Exciting year for you.
I'm going to be doing clothing, female, guys clothing, supplementation. This brand, we're going to take it to another level. We're going to be looking to do distributions as well. So we're going to get in every single gym around country. So there's not one gym that we won't be able to get the product in. We're going to be doing to the shops as well, the supplement shops. We're going to be distributor for every single gyms and supplements and shops and stuff like that. No matter how small or big your businesses are, genetic supplements, we've got you covered.
Really good.
Yeah, thanks for joining us, mate.
Absolutely.
We really appreciate it.
Thanks for
Really
coming, mate.
pleasure, guys. I really enjoyed this. Thank you so much. Respect. Thank you.
Yeah. We had
Everyone, come and check this podcast out, man. Love
Thanks,
it.
thanks for tuning in.
Absolutely.
Please like and subscribe to No Bones Fight
more.
Talk, and don't forget to hit this man up.
Come on.
Genetics, supplements.
Genetic supplements on Instagram, on all your social media platforms, Instagram, Facebook, and also TikTok as well, genetic supplements. And my own personal Instagram, Azeez The Beast, and Family Business Taste of Africa on Facebook, Instagram. Get it all checked out, guys. It's been amazing to be on this podcast, and like, share, and subscribe for more.
Yeah,
let's
thanks
go,
again,
guys.
mate. Yeah.
Thank you.
Till next time.
Yes.
No bones. The No Bones Podcast.